Ah yes, Beyblade X. The generation known for having some of the taller stock Beyblades. So, what is Takartomi's idea? Why, of course, make the tallest fucking bit in the game. So, as you can tell, we are reviewing SamuraiCalibur today. SamuraiCalibur is a balance type BX blade, which is supposed to combine the aspects of the previous two Samurai Beyblades, which, let me go ahead and get them out now. Samurai Saber and Samurai Steel. You can kind of see where it takes some aspects of each, the swords from steel, the overall shape of saber. I do like the blade design of SamuraiCalibur. It is a very beefy blade. It has the 670 ratchet completing, or technically not completing, but filling out the 6 ratchet family a little bit more. And then we move on to, you know what, let's save it. Let's do the weight first. We have SamuraiCalibur blade, which is 36.20. I don't know if y'all can see that, so let me move the camera. 32.60. Or 36.20. 36.21 actually. A little bit on the heavier side. So let's go ahead and go to 670. 6.38. Then merge 3.38. There you go. I actually believe that's heavier than elevate. So overall, the weight is pretty damn good. Damn good weight. However, there is a big but. While the weight is pretty damn good for this blade, I have to talk about the bit. Now, it is a rubber coat sharp. That is a gimmick that has been done in, I believe, every previous generation. If it wasn't done in Plastic Gen, please correct me in the comments. But I do know there was CS, there was Unite and Burst, there was Merge and Burst, there was Quattro that had a coat sharp tip. And usually in each competitive scene, it has seen some damn good usage, especially in the metal fight generation. However, with the X adaptation of this gimmick, we have possibly the softest rubber I've ever seen. Which, soft rubber originally sounds good. However, in the X generation, with the amount of added friction, that is with the Extreme Dash Rail, and the amount of friction this rubber has because of how soft it is, it can actually negatively impact the Beyblade. However, that is honestly not the biggest offense. I would argue the biggest offense of this little bit is possibly the height. Now, with Beyblade X, we obviously have our different bit height variations. We have under, which is 2 millimeters shorter than normal. We have low, which is 1 millimeter shorter than normal. We have normal bits, like Metal Needle, which have a normal height. Not bad. You know, the average bit height you'd expect. Some bits are stock low. Some bits are stock high. Really, it's just dependent on the Beyblade. However, there are high bits, like currently my personnel favorite, High Needle. High Needle, absolutely adore it. There are some higher bits, like Disc Ball, which is 2 millimeters taller. By the way, High is only 1 millimeter taller, while Disc is 2. This is the point where I get to the issue with Merge. My personal issue with Merge is it is not a disc height. It is 4 millimeters taller than a normal bit, which I can't get over because in the models, it was Zap height, which was a stock low bit. So, color me surprised when it comes out 4 millimeters taller than a normal bit. I genuinely do not like this change. And it's honestly not the biggest offense here. It's my personal biggest offense, but some people would argue the fact that it's an 18-tooth gear ratio bit, which does mean it loses a whole whole lot more stamina when it is going for that extreme dash. You know, the ever so important gimmick of Beyblade X. It means it's going to lose control faster. It means it's going to have a lot more trouble overall. Now, I do have to say, though, this bit could have some usage. Me personally, I haven't been able to find any because I've broken 2 already. So, let's go ahead and hope that I don't break this one today. So, let's get into the testing. We are going to be putting it up against a bunch of different Beyblades. Up first, let's go ahead with Scorpio Spear. I'll do 2 battles per each Beyblade. I will also be putting it against the other Samurais. First off, though, test launch. Oh, how glorious. Okay, yeah, we're already starting off with that. That is the example we get out the gate. Cool. So, let's go ahead, Scorpio Spear. This Beyblade is kind of meant to counteract the CX height in the manga. It's meant to, like, counteract Omega Shiroboshi's, Pegasus Blast, which, spoiler alert, she doesn't. Okay, Scorpio Spear gets first point. But, overall, blade-wise, I would have to say the blade is one of the better blades. I am loving it. And it does get a swift little parry KO. Well done, SamuraiCalibur. I keep wanting to say Samurai Saber, but... Alright, up next, let's do Hover Wyvern. Hover Wyvern is another tall stock Beyblade, and Calibur is taller than it. And Hover gets the clean swift KO. Hover is on 380 needle, Hasbro stock, as I currently at the time of recording this video. We don't know TT stock. So, yeah! Self-KO for Hover Wyvern. Let's go ahead and redo. Though I do have to say, all jokes aside, the blade is pretty good. I love the color of the 6 ratchet. And a clean burst against 385 with needle. There you go. Tanked it pretty well. Up next, let's go ahead up against, let's see here. Let's actually put it up against, Pegasus Blast. The Bey it's meant to counteract in the manga. And good hit, and a clean KO for SamuraiCalibur. Not bad, actually, SamuraiCalibur burst. Never mind. Pegasus Blast. That is wondrous. A bit burst, no less. Kind of impressive. And another burst. Yeah, okay, it's just like the manga. Yeah, no. SamuraiCalibur's blade, while it is a very good defensive pick, merge, I just can't get over. And since I'm not sponsored to this video, I can say what I want about it. Up next, Drawn Brave. Alright, clean KO against Drawn Brave. Overall, I really just hate merge. I have not been able to get much good usage out of it. Damn good hits. There you go. It wastes so much stamina with that rubber. But it can have some cases where it maintains its stamina. Like that. I'll do one more with Drawn Brave since I want to kind of just see. Another little weird nitpick I have about it is the metal doesn't actually cover up. There you go! Doesn't actually cover up the gear chip protector fully. There are some little points where the plastic is exposed for the gear chip protector. A little bit of a nitpick, personally. I mean, it's not gonna affect performance. I just don't like it. But let's go with Impact Drake up next. See how Impact goes. And a clean KO. It wastes so much stamina when it dashes, though. Personally, I do have to say, though, great color scheme. It is a great color scheme. Oh! Damn good hit from Impact. Let's do one more with Impact. Alright, there we go. got in that clean little cheap KO. Very nice, Calibur. I do have to keep cleaning the bit since it does get dirty relatively fast. There we go. Up next, Golem Rock. One of my favorite UX stocks. Overall, though, I'm having fun with the Calibur Blade. The Calibur Blade is a whole lot of fun. And Merge can have some pretty fun moments, but personally, I just don't like it. Obviously, make your own opinions. Don't take me for 100% certain. Make your own opinions, okay? I am just the customs guy. Don't fully take me for meta advice. Alright? Yeah, having one of the tallest stocks in the game, you can get uppercut pretty easily. Up next, let's go ahead and actually go with Wizard Rod. I want to see how it does against Wizard Rod. Wizard Rod, I do know that in competitive-wise, it can actually outdo Wizard Rod in terms of stamina. I have been able to get it to outperform my Wizard Rod combos, so I'm probably going to be using Calibur over Rod now. However, I do already have my main competitive deck picked out, which is all CX. Yes, I am a CX lover. I personally love CX. I've been able to get it to work great. And that Merge late game. Yeah, to be expected. Round 2, let's go for it. I do have to say, though, I thank you guys for being so patient with me on my disappearance. I've been working on customs in the background. I'm still working on CX custom evolutions for specific bays. So keep your eyes out for that. I'll be making videos on those when I can. Right now, I want to review TT products as I have missed out on a lot. Up next, Perseus Dark. I also want to review some Hasbro stuff as I got some of that in. Alright, self-KO. But, yeah, I would keep my eyes out for this channel. It's been a rough time. And another self-KO. It's been a rough time behind the scenes, but Beyblade Awards are coming up. At the time of recording this, it is September 4th. And a KO for Perseus. But, I'm very excited for the Beyblade Awards. I'm hoping I won an award. I really am. Would be mad cool. And if you want to help pick out my reward for you, if I win an award, go ahead and link in the description. Go to the Discord. Go vote on the poll and counter uploads. Yeah, no. I'm going to try to get back into uploading like I was. I have Shark Scale coming in. And a spin finish for SamuraiCalibur. Up next, let's go with Samurai Saber. So, yeah, keep an eye on the channel. I'm going to be trying to become active again. I do plan on streaming my reaction to Beyblade Awards. And, Sunday, once again, going to be doing another stream. This time, it is another tournament, obviously. I'll probably upload both these today, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, SamuraiCalibur takes the L against Saber. Alright, Saber gets, Calibur won the, Calibur lost first round. Saber gets first round, Calibur gets second round. Let's go with round 3, tiebreaker. Damn good hit from Saber. And Saber takes it. I keep wanting to say Saber instead of Calibur. I'm so used to saying Saber. Up next, though, let's go with the last bay. I'll be going with Samurai Steel. Let's go ahead and see this one. Samurai Steel, one of my favorite blades, and I know damn well it is also one of my good friends. Getting a clean KO against it. I will admit I'm using TT combo of 570 gear flat. Self-KO. Alright, let's go to the tiebreaker. Let's see how it does. But, yeah, I'm very excited to be back in the YouTube swing of things. And, thank you all so much for your patience over the past month. It has been amazing getting all the support. But that's going to do it for me today. So, yeah. See ya.